The Roosters and Knights face off in the second NRLW finals game this Sunday. I'm Paul Grzadka, joined by a former Rooster in Shontelle Stowers, here to break down this one. And Shonny, how good are the Roosters playing at the moment? They are the walking wounded, however. Isabel Kelly named, couldn't finish the match last week. Taryn Aitken and Jess Surgis are named in the 22, but no certainties to play. How do they overcome this injury bug?
Yeah, it's very, very exciting times, and this game is one that I am very much looking forward to. As you said, there's a lot of injuries there. Isabel Kelly has been named, and it will be an absolute shame if she did not take the field in the end, because she has had a record-breaking season, if not the best performance season that I've ever seen.
Everyone's talking about her, the meters.
The meter eater, that's exactly it. And she had been in a couple of different positions early on in the season, found herself back out at the centres, which is, I would say, her prime position, and she has just carved everything.
She's never looked back since then. And another player who's definitely stepped up with some of the big names out this year is Jocelyn Kelleher. Highly underrated, but she is steering the ship perfectly. What is it about her game that's just suited the Roosters' style of play?
Yeah, as you said, just highly underrated. If you look back through her seasons, she really takes so much of the brunt of what they do in that team. She's a kicker, she's a ball player, she's a middle.
Goal kicking.
And then she'll move into the halves if needed, such an agile player. I really do think that she's underrated and an integral part of that team.
Yeah, she's making a difference for sure. On to the Knights, and they are built to perform at this time of year. It was an impressive victory over the Cowboys to cement third spot. How do you see them going in this one?
Like I said, this is going to be one of the most exciting games. I am finding it tough to pick one or the other, and there are so many players that have X factor in the Knights that show up in these games as well. This is a team who has been in finals rounds and taken trophies many times before, and they have those players like Tamika Upton who just changes everything in a moment. I have a feeling that we are going to see a big game from the centres, which I've said a lot in the season, and they have been solid and they definitely have stood out. But I think this game is going to be the one where they really show it.
All right, and also in the forwards, overcoming the loss of Caitlin Johnston up front, Simone Carpani, Rima Butler, they're hard to stop, right? Is the game going to be won with those two giant packs, obviously the likes of Millie Elliott and Amber Hall as well? Yeah,
well, Millie Elliott and Amber Hall are very scary players. They get through so much work. Amber Hall particularly, she's had like 22 offloads, the highest amount of offloads in the NRLW this year. But not only the offloads, it's about the defence. She is moving around that field so well. If we come back to the Knights, I think it will be a battle of the packs. The forward packs, I'm really excited to see Olivia Higgins and Keely Davis.
What a battle.
Yeah, exactly. Both nippy, smart, really coming into their prime, stepping into their leadership roles. Former teammates, Origin, they know each other. I'm really excited to see how that works out and unfolds. Yeah,
it'll be a great one. These two teams so split evenly, as you said. They've actually won 2 games each from 4 encounters, so who gets the win here and qualifies for the grand final?
It's going to be tight. It's going to be exciting, but I feel as though the Roosters are going to come out on top.
They've earned favouritism. You're going that way.
Yeah, I'm going that way.
All right, thanks, Johnny.
Thank you.
If you want to see this match live, simply go to nrl.com/tickets. If you can't get to the game, you can still watch it on Channel 9, Foxtel, Sky New Zealand or KO. Kickoff is at 4:15 p.m.